everyone, this is Frosty, and today I have a Zerg versus Protoss battle for you all to watch, but of course before we get started with that, I thought I'd share that in Star Wars there was a Tatooine planet, remember, with the 2 sunsets? Well, NASA has actually discovered a planet that has 2 orbiting stars, so there's 2 sunsets, there's eclipses, and it's about 200 light years away. It's a little colder, so I don't think you could live there, but I thought that was pretty fun. I'm going to leave a link below so you can check out the article. As well, Diablo 3 has actually released a skill calculator, so if you know that you're going to be playing Diablo, you know what you want to be, for instance, Barbarian or Witch Doctor or there are so many, or the Wizard. What you can do is you can go ahead and play with all the skill tree and calculator and calculate whatever you want and read all the skills. I think it was really fun. I'm going to probably be a Demon Hunter. Yeah, for the Demon Hunter. I think in the Demon Hunter you can actually have like pet ferrets and a pet bat or a wolf, I think that was what there was. Besides that, there's actually being a study done on StarCraft. So I'm also going to leave a link to this study. What you do is they're looking for your replays, I believe, in a first-person view. So send it in and they're going to analyze it and do a bunch of scientific stuff with it. Besides that, I guess we'll be getting to the battle today, so enjoy!
Hey everyone, this is Frosty, and today I'm going to be commentating one of my StarCraft games, and here we are on Abyssal Caverns is the map, and I'm going to be facing a Protoss player this game, and this is the Protoss player, Red, and he is spawned on the right-hand corner of this map, slightly towards the bottom, and directly across is me, Frosty, the blue Zerg player, and I'm going to be sending my Overlord across the map to see if he's going to be out over here, and it looks like he has just built a pylon, so he's going to be choking off his main base here, and he is going to have found me sometime very soon. Here we go, he's found me, I have found him, we are very close together actually, so expanding right now probably wouldn't be the best idea, therefore I am going to be building a spawning pool and an extractor. And on the way are a couple drones. He actually has a gateway going up and an extractor as well. So he's going to be pumping out some gas. 2 simulators are on the way in his base. And I'm currently pumping out gas with 2 harvesters on that 1 gas currently right now. And spawning pool has now finished, so a queen is going to be on the way and my overlord popped, so I do have supply. As we can see here, he's going to be building a cybernetics core as well, which is very regular, and a second gateway and a second pylon is on the way as well. So I usually find that they don't put the gateway down as quickly as this, so it seems like he's kind of going for a bit of a rush. Now back over in my base, I'm going to be building a roach warren, and this is, I feel like roaches are a little bit more stronger than speedlings. That's just how I feel, especially with zealots, of course. And we can see that he's going to be pumping out a sentry now, and he was going to build the gateway there, canceled it, and warp gate is on the way in that cybernetics core, and I want to get as much scouting information as possible, but there isn't anything really to scout right now in his base. He is building a zealot, and that is all right now. I am currently just building overlord, and that finished, and 5 more drones are on the way. So right now I'm just going to drone up as hard as I can. Whew, and another sentry coming out of his base. I am building my 2nd extractor now, and I have put 3 of my drones on that extractor to get as much minerals as I can, and we can see I'm at 280 in minerals, and he actually does not have very many gas. That is probably because he is spending it on the sentries. As we can see, sentries are 100 gas, so they are not cheap. And a Stargate is actually on the way, so it looks like he's probably going to be going for some kind of void ray here. Wouldn't be surprised to see that. And I do not know he has this air tech coming right now, and it was very quickly, 6 minutes, he's building this Stargate. So over in my base we can see that I don't even have a lair yet, but I do have a 2nd queen that has spawned, and I am gaining a lot of minerals very fast now. 4 roaches on the way, and here comes that layer, plus some creep is now going to be spread, and he is going to be building actually 1 stalker out of his base, and that looks like he's going to be getting, warp gate is now finished, so he's going to be turning, here comes 1 gateway, morphing it into a gateway, and big surprise, here we see some void rays coming out, and void rays really haven't been used that much in my Zerg versus Protoss games, But this one's going to be done very soon, actually, and another pylon is on the way, and Void Rays are not cheap. They're 250, 150, so these guys are a big investment, basically, and we're going to be seeing a couple of them, actually. One more is coming out on the way, and my hatchery has not yet morphed into a lair yet, so I don't have any anti-air defense besides these 2 queens. 2 queens, of course, could take on 1 Void Ray, but he's going to be having more than 1 Void Ray. I'm 4 more roaches now on the way, and I really don't know exactly what's going on in his base. I have a drone sitting up here. He's been running up and checking on this Protoss player, seeing what is going on. But I have just been seeing this same army for the last couple minutes, so I know that something sneaky is going up. Therefore, I'm going to be building another Overlord, and I'm going to be getting Roach Speed on the way as well. And it looks like he has now almost 3 Void Rays, so I wonder what he's going to be waiting for, exactly how many Void Rays he's going to wait to see. I'm going to see how many basically he's going to come in with this Overseer. So he's going to go in and scout sometime soon, and this is going to might be a little late. Hopefully he doesn't come in anytime soon, but it looks like he's actually building another gateway, so 3rd gateway is on the way, and we now have a total of 3 Void Rays right now, with a Phoenix actually on the way as well. So it looks like he's going to get Phoenix, probably pick up my queens and shoot him with the Overlords. And shoot him, he's going to pick up my queen with that Phoenix and shoot them with the Void Rays, and it looks like he's going to come in and attack now. I don't have any expansion, but actually there is one going to be starting sometime very soon. I got 3 Overlords coming because I am supplied locked here, and I'm going spreading this creep quite well, so I'm going to miss, though, these Void Rays running across the map. And let's see here. We have that 3rd gateway now done, and here comes my Overseer, and he is going to be scouting this Stargate, and now I know that he is building Void Rays, so this is kind of scary for me right now. I don't have any anti-air, so I'm going to be getting a Hydraless Den, because Hydras are, of course, really good against Void Rays, but it looks like I'm not going to be able to get this hatchery up since he does have those 3 Void Rays, but I'm going to wait as long as possible to cancel it, because I don't have any anti-air defense, so I want to delay him as long as possible, basically. All I have is 2 queens, and there's a 3rd queen actually now on the way. Hydra Den is almost done, so I will probably be able to get some Hydras that I do have a lot of money, a lot of supplies, so that's going to be good for me. And it looks like he has 1 Phoenix there. Here are my 3 queens. They're not quite all together, but I am now have my Hydraless Den all done. 6 Hydras are on the way, so they should be able to take care of those 3 Void Rays very easily. And he actually doesn't have anything in production right now. He has a lot of money, but it looks like he actually wants to expand in his natural expansion there. And 1 Phoenix is just sitting out in the middle there. That Hydra Den is going down. It's going to be going down pretty quickly, and my 6 Hydras better be able to take care of all of these Void Rays. 1 is already half dead. He killed all 3 queens of mine, so I want to kill his Void Rays. This is all I have, basically, anti-air. If this doesn't work, then this game is over, basically. But I was able just to kill those Void Rays. Not too much life left on those 2 Hydralists, but I do have a ton of roaches, so maybe going in right now would be a good idea. He has 2 forges on the way, so maybe he's going to be getting cannons and some upgrades, as well as a robotics facility. So we could be seeing maybe some Immortals, since he sees that I have so many roaches, or even Colossus. But we can see he actually nicely didn't even kill this extractor here, so I'm pretty happy about that. I have 970 minerals right now, and he has expanded, and I'm actually kind of far behind. He just started his expansion, though. Queen is now on the way, and hopefully I can be getting a hatchery sometime soon. I have the money to do it, but I don't really have the anti-air defense. I'm kind of scared that he'll come in and try to destroy my base again, but he isn't building that many more Void Rays. Only 1 more Void Ray on the way, and he is getting ground weapons level 1 and armor level 1 as well. So he was using those both of those forges for upgrades. No cannons on the way yet, though, and we're going to be seeing an observer coming probably into my base sometime soon. I have just put up my hatchery, scouted him, know that he is expanding, And his force, let's look at army size right now. So it looks like his army is actually a little bit more sizable than mine right now, even though I am coming in. So we'll see exactly what's going on here. I can easily deal with those zealots with my roaches, but the stalkers are going to be a little bit more difficult to deal with. Let's look back at production now and see what is going on. He has one simulator on the way, and here goes the army. And of course he is choking me off with all of those sentries. I really try not to get my army separated when there are this many sentries. Oh no, these guys are like stuck in the glass. Poor guys. Oh, one survived. Or maybe not. Is he going to survive? He survived. He's a lucky man. I call him a man because he's armored, so yeah, that's good. Anyways, hatchery is almost done now. Now let's look at income, see who is ahead. Holy, he is 10 harvesters ahead of me right now, and I'm not going to be able to get to do too much damage here because he does have a void ray. I don't have anything against that void ray, but those 2 hydras that are actually now have gained much more life, and he does have 2 phoenixes on the way, and there goes the phone ringing in the background. But they're not going to get to hear from me anytime soon, and as we can see, I do have a few spores protecting this base right here. And I have an evolution chamber, no upgrades yet on the way, and I am slowly catching up in harvesters. I am now at 30 harvesters to his 36, and it looks like his void ray is actually going to be destroying these rocks at the gold base, so he is going to be expanding for a second time now, and he's going to be ahead of me if I let this happen, and I don't even know right now that he is killing his rocks, so I don't want this to happen. He is 7 harvesters ahead of me right now. Yikes, I am scared. He has both the simulators running, so it looks like he's going for some kind of a gassy build. And here comes robotics facility. So Colossus will be coming out this game, and of course probes are building, and over in my base I'm going to rebuild that Hydra Den. And another evolution chamber. I know that he's getting a lot of upgrades, so I want to make sure to have just as many upgrades as he does. So I do have my ground carapace level 1 on the way, an overlord and another queen, 5 hydras also. No drones currently though in production. I don't really need gas right now, so well, I guess I need gas now since 2 extractors are on the way, and it looks like I'm going to be getting groove spines and missile attack level 1, so I'm going to be pumping out as many upgrades and a few drones, more hydras, seeing basically what I can do. And over in his base he's going to be getting that extended thermal glance, a Colossus as well, Phoenix, 3 zealots, and a couple more gateways, so it looks like he might be pumping out soon an army to come out and battle me. 1 Colossus kind of scares me, especially with all the hydras that I'm building. My army is small right now, much smaller than his, and where is that observer? I know he built one, but it doesn't look like he actually sent it out anywhere unless he had canceled it. So let's see what's going on. Not too much. Here are 2 phoenixes, 2 void rays, but I could easily take care of them because I rebuilt that Hydra Den, and looks like he's going to be running away. Maybe he saw that 2 queens is maybe too much, and we can see here that my overseer is now spotted that all these rocks are gone. That means I know he's going to be expanding sometime soon. I don't like that, and it looks like he is actually going to be killing my creep. There's his observer going around and killing all the creep, and I really dislike when they do that, so I'm going to try a little bit more aggressively to pump out some more creep, and I do have enough hydras to kill him, so that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully kill off 1 void ray there. Yeah, that's 250, 150 gas and minerals. I'm going to be destroying these destructible rocks as well. I'm not really sure why, but I'm sure it'll be a good idea. And we can see he's actually got his nexus now building at this gold base, and that is not going to be good for me. He's 3 pylons up right now, and another Colossus on the way with some boosters coming along. I'm not really exactly sure what those do. Well, if you guys can tell me what those gravitic boosters do, then that would be awesome. But we can see that now I actually have my level 2 armor and missile attack on the way. He has yet to get his level 2 armor or missile attack. Well, not missile attack, but weapon attack as well. So he got these 2 forges, and now he's just not using them currently. He's basically pumping out an army, sending a bunch of probes down. Let's look. He is now 13 harvesters ahead of me. This is not going so well, but my creep spread is going really well. 7 roaches on the way, plus an infestation pit, so I don't really plan on using infestors this game, but I could always get a hive. That's what that infestation pit lets me do. And then we can see 2 proton cannons are on the way. And here he has sent a bunch of his probes down. This is not good. I can see that he's expanded with my 1 roach. He has 2 cannons protecting him there. Let's look at army size and see who is bigger. He is still bigger on his army size, so coming in right now would not do anything for me, so I really need to expand. I need to out-expand and build a lot more drones. He has 15 harvesters ahead. This is not looking too good for me, but I have 4 harvesters. Another Colossus is on the way, so he must be at 3 Colossus. I only see 2, though. Well, he will be at 3 once this Colossus is done, or actually he'll be at 4 since he does have 2 robotics facilities and 2 Colossus producing out of those. Whew. So I'm going to be destroying these rocks. I know that he is expanded, so I want to expand as well. I know I am behind right now and I need to get ahead, and he's going to be getting his ground weapons level 2 and his armor level 2 as well. I have my hive now on the way and 9 hydras as well. So I do have the money to expand right now, and I will probably be doing that sometime soon. Here we go. There's that hatchery going down. And it looks like his army is probably, yeah, it is still quite more sizable than mine right now. So I'm really just praying he doesn't come in right now. It looks like he might even be going for a 4th expansion here, or just putting a pylon down. Not really sure what that guy's going to be doing, but let's go back to production, see that he's getting another observer, another Colossus, and I'm actually going to be, this hatchery is now almost halfway done, so hopefully he doesn't see this quite yet. And my hive should be done anytime soon. So I'm going to be basically going for a Hydra Roach build this game, and both the missile attack and the ground armor are going to help me here. The only thing I worry about is these Colossus, because those guys are going to take out my Hydras as quickly as possible, and we can see he's actually going to be building a pylon. Maybe he's going to be building a pylon in every base, but this doesn't look good. He has 57 harvesters to my 43, so he is still 15 harvesters ahead, and a couple more proton cannons on the way, or photon shall I say. 3 photon cannons are on the way, and my hatchery is now going to be finished. And I have enough to protect this base, so that should be pretty good. And we can see his probe is just sitting there, just chilling out, but I'm going to be actually coming in and destroying his army while his 2 Colossus are just sitting back. That will be really good for my Hydras, but I don't want him to choke half my army, so I'm going to be running back as quickly as possible. He has 3 Colossus right now, and his army is probably a lot smaller right now. Yeah, his army is quite smaller, bigger in gas though. So let's go back to production, see exactly what's going on. 8 more roaches, 4 more drones, and it looks like I'm going to start saturating this gold. And we can see his armor level 2 is now done. He's getting charge as well, and we can see he's actually getting a dark shrine. So we're going to be seeing some DTs in this game as well. And another gateway on the way, or a couple more gateways actually. Let's go back to income, see exactly where I'm at. So I'm 13 harvesters behind. I really need to get ahead. I'm kind of really scared right now about what's going to happen. It looks like he's building a photon cannon here. Is he building a photon cannon just to kill my overlord? Because that seems like a bit of a waste. Since, wow, he is quite ahead on money. I am quite ahead on gas though. So we'll see how this goes, how this game basically comes out. And we can see that he's actually going to be getting Psionic Storm, and that's pretty brutal to Zerg, just to have storms all throughout your army, especially with these Hydras. They don't have as much life as the Roaches do. Roaches are much more armored. Anyways, we can see my Ultralisk Cavern is now almost about halfway done. Another Queen is on the way, so Ultras are going to be coming out this game. Don't have my 3rd level upgrades quite yet. And I'm going to be getting 3 infestors. I do not have pathogen glands, but I'm not going to invest too much into the infestors this game. And here we have 4 zealots just running around, and I can see that he is quite saturated there. He has 4 phoenixes. I'm not exactly sure why he has these phoenixes. Maybe it is just to patrol, and it looks like he's probably going to come in and destroy some of my drones, or maybe he was just scouting, but I have enough Hydras to take care of him. And it looks like he is expanding for, this will be his 4th base now, and this is not looking too good. Let's go back at Harvesters. I am still quite behind, and I'm going to be getting 6 Ultras and Missile Attack level 3 because I want to deal as much damage as possible to his army, and he's actually getting Weapons level 3 and Armor level 3 as well. So this is going to be a fully upgraded game here. We're just sitting back. I probably should be going in though. Let's go to army size and see exactly how this is playing out. So going in for me would not be the best idea. I need to expand, expand, expand. I am at 200 though, and he is not quite at 200, though his army is more rich in minerals and gas than mine is. So let's go back to production and see that I'm going to be getting my armor for my Ultra list. No Ultras quite yet. Ultras actually take a long time to come out of that little egg, and I know the PTR actually in the patch 1.4 makes the Hydras pop out a lot quicker, so I'm really hoping they implement that into actual StarCraft game instead of just the public test server. So anyways, looks like his level 3s are going to be done sometime soon. Just going to get another Ultralisk, maybe just get my army at 200, and we can see here he's going to be building 3 gateways to choke off this base, and 3 cannons as well. So this guy is being pretty protective, and I can see why. As Protoss, you want to make sure not to lose those bases. And let's see, am I still behind? I am still behind. This is crazy. I'm almost 20 Harvesters behind now. This is not looking too good, though I do have a lot of money. Like, I have a 200 army, and they're basically fully upgraded. My upgrades are on the way, missile attack at least, and my Ultras now have level 4 on their armor, so they are looking pretty darn protective right now. A couple Ultras in the back, which isn't the greatest, and it looks like I'm going to be coming in to destroy this expansion right here. And he is actually moving in with a ton of High Templars and a few Colossus, so he's going to be coming in and destroying my base, and I'm going to go in and destroy his base just as he does that to me, maybe, unless he just comes and runs towards me. That's what I'm hoping he does, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, so I'm going to be pumping out basically as much as I can right now army-wise. So if I start losing anything, I want to make sure to make up that as soon as possible. And I'm going to be running all these drones away since I don't have very many drones in the first place, so I am going to be needing to build something to replace, basically I need to replace this hatchery, because let's see, I'm all mined out here, and this one is actually going to, we can see it's getting a little bit less mineral patchy, shall I say, and it looks like I'm going to be running in here and killing him, I guess. Hopefully. My army was all really separated. I didn't even notice that, and I am just running into these storms. I'm not running back, and this is not looking too good at all, but maybe it is. Maybe I'm actually not doing so badly. He is morphing some High Templars into Archons, but it looks like I actually took care of his army very well. 15 more Hydras are on the way, and he just has let's look at army size. He is aching for army right now, so going in would be the best thing possible. And these infestors right here are just basically neuroparasiting all of his probes, because I want to basically take out as many probes as I can, since on income he is about 10 Harvesters ahead right now, and that's not going to be too great for me. And let's see, hopefully these infestors can do a little bit more to get us on a level playing field here. But here's his overseer observer, so he can probably see that I have my infestors close by. 6 Hydras are on the way as well, so I'm going to be making more of a Hydra battle here. And he just had a few zealots there, not too much of an army. Let's go back to army size. He really doesn't have anything right now. I really should go in. This is not good for me not going in, so hopefully he doesn't get ahead right now. That's basically crossing my fingers. I have 3 infestors, checking to see if he had re-expanded. Let's go back to production. He has nothing in production right now. This is actually really interesting, except he has a bunch of Archons actually on the way. 4 Archons and 3 High Templars, 7 Zealots as well. And I have 4 Ultralists on the way, so his guys are probably going to counter me pretty well. And it looks like he's actually all mined out of all of his bases. He has no money coming in right now, so if I could just come in and kill him, this would be the best point to do it right now. But it doesn't look like I'm going to be coming in anytime soon because I need some money and I don't have any bases right now. Basically, this base is almost mined out, and it looks like he is actually went there and killed my infestors. I did get a couple fungals though on those High Templars, so they are basically close to dead. Coming in right now would be amazing. Maybe if I had some better scouting of his army, then I could see that coming in would be the best idea. Let's go back to income. See, I've basically put us on a level playing field of harvesters right now, though he has way more minerals and gas than I do, so building up an army for him would be a lot easier than it would be for me. And I have a lot of hydras. That's not going to be too great against all of those zealots. It looks like he has about 18 zealots there. Maybe I'm counting wrong. I don't think I am. But it looks like he's totally mined out. I wonder what he's thinking right now. He does have enough money, though, that he doesn't need to build a base right away. And my base has now finished, so I'm going to be saturating it with some drones, and now I have some income coming in. Now going back, we can see I'm going to be building some more hydras, more ultras, a queen, and a fourth hatchery, actually, is going to be going at this gold base. And it looks like he's actually... his army is now sizable, not quite still as sizable as me, so going in would be great, but I'm not going in, and it looks like he is just running around. I can see his army because he is on the creep, and looking at my army, I could probably take him, except, wow, that is a lot of probes right there. There are 2 pages of probes, and it looks like there are a bunch of zealots on the way. Yet my army is still bigger. Let's go back to production, see what's going on. I want to get ahead, in economy, so that is what I'm trying to do, though I probably just could have taken him out there. And it looks like he's going to be building a hatchery up here, or not a hatchery, a nexus, but it looks like he canceled that. I did have this one roach scanning to see when he is expanding, so I know that now he is expanding, and right now he has no money coming in. All he is doing is just spending his money. He does have gas though coming in, and I'm going to be scanning with one more Zergling to see what's going on. And I see that he is basically expanding. I don't know he's expanding here. All I know is that his army is just basically sitting out over there. And I wonder if he has any DTs in his army right now, because he did build this Dark Shrine, but I still have yet to see any DTs this game. I haven't seen any in production as well. I am getting my ground carapace now level 3 and melee attack level 1 for my Ultralisk. And we can see here comes actually 4 DTs coming in, so he's going to come and kill me sometime soon. 2 more Archons are on the way as well, so here probably Roach is going to die. And I remember playing this game and I was like, how in the world did my Roach die? I remember didn't even seeing anything. It was because he had some Dark Templars, so I'm going to be going in now, and it looks like he's running past me as I am running past him. And he's probably going to come in and try to destroy one of my expansions here, but I want to make sure to kill those expansions all the way up here, because I know that he's not mining any minerals. He only has 100 minerals and 300 gas right now, so if I can go in, just kill him, then that would be good. I want to make sure to kill definitely these 2 Nexuses and his army, so I'm going to cross my fingers, hope this works, because he can't do anything right now. This is his army, and I don't even think it's max. It's only at 170, so we're going to go in here and see exactly basically what's going on. My maxed army is made of mostly Hydras and Ultralisks, so it looks like here I can see him on my creep, and I'm just going to probably just go in. I want to make sure these bases get destroyed, and let's just cross our fingers, hope this works. And we can see that here he is just basically collecting his army in a ball, and looks like he is going to be going in for this hatchery here, and that's not going to be doing too much because that hatchery is already out of minerals. And I did kill this base, but I do not know he has this one up here, so I totally passed that one by. Maybe I saw it, and maybe I saw that he was running into my base. I don't want all my tech to die. As we can see, he is running at my ramp, and this is not going to be too good. He's killing as many overlords as he can right now, so I could not build any more supply. So if I want to reinforce, I can't right now. Go back to income, we can see that he's still ahead of me in harvesters, but I don't think he's doing too well right now, and I want to not lose all my tech, but my tech looks like it's all going to die here. I'm going to try to run up the ramp, see what I can do. It's not doing too much, especially with that psionic storm all over my guys. He's just killing my army with that storm. I can't get a good surround on anything right now, and here comes some DTs on the way, 4 DTs, and my hive has yet to die. Or here comes the hive, it's about to die right now, and I know that I'm being chased by DTs. I can't even make an overseer right now, So I am pretty screwed. I can't build an Overseer. I could maybe build an Evolution Chamber, could I? Yeah, I could build an Evolution Chamber, but he has basically just taken my whole base apart, so I'm going to try to go for a base race, but I realize that this base race is probably not going to work out since he does have a ton of DPs now. All of a sudden, he just decided to build DPs, and I was not prepared for it. So there's good game for me. I had such a good opportunity to go in before, but I didn't realize the opportunity, and this is what happens. I get DT'd to death. So tell me exactly what you guys think I could have done better. I guess scouting would have been a lot better, and maybe if you have any tricks of how to stop this Protoss player from easily expanding, let me know in the comment bar, and I'll see you guys very soon.